Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we debunking the myth that people are only putting Kobe Bryant in the GOAT conversation, which Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Kobe's the best player I ever seen, but Michael Jordan is the GOAT. But Marcellus Wiley is saying, yo, people only putting Kobe in the conversation because he passed away. This is truly false. We're going to listen to Marcellus Wiley talk about how people are only putting Kobe in the conversation because he passed away. And then we're going to listen to Kevin Durant and some more NBA players talk about Kobe before he passed away. We kept the files, dog. You can't erase the past. Y'all are trying to do that. You LeBron guys, y'all trying to do that. But you can't replace the past. Now, if this your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Click that like button. Let's go.
Problem is, I think Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson is saying is, whenever somebody comes and defends ring culture, defends LeBron, whatever it is, it feels like a seesaw. It feels like you hating on Kobe.
Most of y'all
because I think people inserted Kobe into the GOAT conversation after he passed. And now you're really just seeing people try to reset that.
We got
and that's
the
going to come
files.
with criticism, right? If Kobe wasn't in the GOAT conversation for a lot of people when he was alive, and then all of a sudden he passed, and you're like, you know what? We need to look at that. Kobe. Why not Kobe? Well, we all said when he was alive because he was that close to Jordan, but he wasn't Jordan. And if somebody play your position that's better than you, how you in the GOAT conversation? Like, that's what the rhetoric was. That's what the convo was. Now, it's shifted. Once he passed, hey, let's show him some love. Kobe in the GOAT conversation. Okay, that's fine. But not everybody made that shift.
Okay, now listen. He's saying people shifted. Let's show Kobe some love. That's why we saying this. Let's listen to Kevin Durant. And the reason why Marcellus Wiley is completely lying, he used to be on Speak for Yourself. He had NBA players tell him Kobe is number 2 behind Jordan. Literally say, nah, I think Kobe better than Bron. In front of his face. He knows this. So how are you saying Kobe not in the GOAT conversation if he's number 2? You see who the champion SGA feel like the GOAT. Kobe. That's who he play like too. He ain't as athletic as young Kobe, but that's who he play like. Guess what? J-Dub, who play right next to him, think Kobe the GOAT too. But we gonna listen to Kevin Durant. We gonna listen to, I think this Darius Miles, and this is also Quentin Richardson. We gonna listen to them. These are 3 guys that seen Kobe and LeBron. All 3 of them. I think a couple of them seen the end of Jordan. I think D Miles and maybe Quentin might have seen the end of Jordan. But let's listen to them.
5. I'll tell you my top 5. All right.
Talk about it.
But out of my top 5, like the 70s and 60s, I kind of leave out like the Chamberlains, the Elgin Baylors,
Yeah,
the
me
Jimmy
too.
West, them like
too,
just
yeah.
legends.
Me too.
Just all respect, but
Yeah.
kind of them 80s on up for real. For me, that's really kind of my history here.
So wait, let's
Who you
hear your
got?
top 5.
My top 5 is Michael Jordan, of course, is number 1 to me.
The GOAT.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 2. Kobe Bryant is number 3.
That's my top 3. I got
Shaq.
Kareem 3.
Is number 4. I just seeing these, they dominating ability. And LeBron, probably by the end of his career, is my number 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without going off, like I say, you kind of leave the Chamberlains and stuff. You just give them they praise and respect and not just leaving them out. But just me being an 80s baby, who would you say your top 5 is?
Those are great top 5 too.
Mike,
And if you can put them in the order.
Mike, obviously.
Okay.
Kobe 2. Shaq 3. Hakeem. I say Hakeem 4. And
I got him 4.
Magic.
Ooh.
Kobe's
These really
alive.
was dominating games on the same level, but one team was winning more. And so we say this guy might have been the greatest, but like these dudes actually doing kind of the same stuff out there, like putting up the same dominant numbers.
Yeah.
When Kobe wasn't making the playoffs or going home first round,
He was still killing.
he was the best
That's what I'm
player
saying.
in the
Like,
world.
He was still killing. That's how I look at
Like
it.
I'm talking about, he going home
just a
first
skill
round
level.
in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Everybody in the league know that Kobe was the best player in the
When
world.
I say the best, when I look at these dudes, I'm like, this dude is unguardable.
That's why.
Hey, this how they spoke about Kobe when he was alive, dog. No, the tune has changed when he passed. Now you got a bunch of these players coming and disrespect the same guys who were saying, yo, Kobe was the best of my era. Kenyon Martin is one of them. Let's continue.
Anybody on the floor, I think he's the best guy walking on this court right now. I seen that with Mike on every court, and I also seen that with like Hakeem too. Like I was like, my eyes can't lie. I seen these dudes take over every game they've been a part of.
That's
I'm
why
not taking away from nobody because it was a lot of good players, a lot of good players in the era.
Penny,
like
I'm
Barkley
like
was a player.
all of these dudes.
Penny,
nice.
Grant Hill, like you had great players. The Dream Team was full of great players.
Facts.
But to be amongst the Wolves is a leader of the pack. It's somebody who's uno numero.
Oh yeah.
Like
gotta win with
Jordan
his
had
time.
Jordan had to work his way up.
Yeah.
Like when Jordan was doing this thing, Magic, Isaiah,
Yep.
and Larry
In the 80s.
Bird, they fighting to be the best player in the world.
That's one of the main reasons that I feel that Kobe is constantly disrespected in this whole
But that's why I
GOAT
said
and
Kobe
everything. No, I'm not saying that y'all did it. I'm just saying period. But I feel like I literally had to guard him. Prime, 3P, all the way to whatever you want to say. Like, please, bruh.
These the players.
Bruh, you hear me? Like, please, what are y'all talking about?
It's ridiculous.
My top 5 is MJ, Kobe, easy Kobe.
Easy number 2 ever.
Exactly.
I don't even want to say number 2. He's like they just up here with
Man, bro, like
That's KD.
not greatness, but in terms of skill.
Man, it's MJ, Kobe, Shaq. Then I'm going LeBron. Then I go Kareem.
See, I like to put these dudes in there when they don't. When they were retired though, like that's when like I really want to.
Like I really wouldn't like.
I like that. That's Kevin Durant talking, dog. That's Kevin Durant going, man, it's Mike and Kobe. They really 1A, 1B. That's Kevin Durant, dog. This when Kobe was alive. It's a lot of y'all that's running around with this narrative that Marcellus Wiley is trying to run around with. It ain't just him. I like Marcellus Wiley too, but I will value the player's opinion more than the media or, ex-football players and stuff like that. I'm gonna value the NBA players' opinion more. Now, with my eyes, I'm looking at Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Hakeem Olajuwon. They're my top 4. They all mention them guys. So now, what I'm thinking, the actual players got them up around that level. So I'm like, okay, I'm on par. You see what I'm saying? When people just be like, yo, Kobe's number 10. Really not. The media, they don't like Kobe, dog. It's because of the case, right? A lot of them don't like him because of the case. Then you got a bunch of the brothers around Marcellus Wiley age who don't like Kobe because they feel like he snitched on Shaq during the case. You can't snitch. Somebody could hurt your mama. You better not snitch, right? Because that's how it is in the community for some odd reason, right? So the media just don't like Kobe. That's just what it is. And this the thing I really don't understand. Why do the players value all of these lists? Because these lists is based off awards. The media make the list and they give the awards. So you just validating that the media is putting y'all where they want to put y'all. It's like, yo, no, dog. You got to accomplish things out your career for sure. But after that, I'm going off my eyes. Who won with less? Who overcame when they wasn't supposed to overcome? That's what I'm going off of. Them the people that I'm putting up there. I know Hakeem Olajuwon won with less and got it done. I know Kobe won with less and got it done. I know when Michael Jordan had a team, he was competing for a championship every year. And once they got it together, he didn't lose. You see what I'm saying? And then they mastered the game of basketball. Hakeem Olajuwon, master of the game of basketball. Kobe Bryant, master of the game of basketball. This is the things that KD knows. Kevin Durant, master of the game of basketball. Michael Jordan, master of the game of basketball. These dudes got it figured out. Kareem, these dudes, like, man, you got to give it up. Marcellus Wiley is completely wrong, in my opinion. Completely wrong. It's plenty of players I could have got too. I just didn't want to create a 30, 40-minute video and get a list of players that all ranked Kobe high before he passed away. But I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe.